Hello friends, my name is Pankaj Shukla, your faculty for sociology. As last class I have discussed with you people that how sociology is one optional beneficial for aspirants. In this particular session, in this particular lecture, I will discuss with you people about syllabus of sociology from UPSC point of view, the kind of the syllabus that UPSC prescribes in mains examination, that I will try to discuss with you at macro level. Some general understanding I will try to give you people that what entire syllabus is all about, जिससे आप एक जनरल अंडरस्टैंडिंग डेवलप कर सकें. सो जैसा कि लास्ट सेशन आई डिस्कस विथ यू पीपल दैट syllabus of sociology is very short and concise, where in paper 1 there are total 10 units, and in paper 2 there are 3 parts that are dealing with different aspect of Indian society. So friends, as far as paper 1 is concerned, paper 1 deals with general sociology, general sociological concept, and your paper 2 that is introduction of sociology in context of Indian society, that we will try to apply whatever we learn in first paper in context of Indian society. So as we discussed that sociology is nothing, sociology is a scientific study of what? Society, social institutions, social behavior, social relations, social processes, इनके बारे में एक सिस्टमैटिक स्टडी को ही हम सोशोलॉजी बोलते हैं. एंड नाउ आई विल ट्राई टू डिस्कस विथ यू पीपल दैट व्हाट ऑल दीज यूनिट्स दे एक्चुअली मीन, सो दैट आप अपने माइंड में एक जनरल आइडिया बना सकें कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इन दिस सिलेबस ऑफ व्हाट सोशोलॉजी while preparing for what? UPSC Civil Services examination. So first I will give you some general idea about paper 1, then I will discuss with you people about paper 2. In paper 1 I am saying that there are total 10 units, and these 10 units deal with different dimensions of what? Sociology as a subject. So in first unit, friends, we will try to discuss, we will try to understand how this particular discipline evolved from multiple other disciplines that were existing even before emergence of what? Sociology. So first unit आपकी इस सब्जेक्ट के इवोल्यूशन से डील करती है कि क्या वो सोशल सर्कमस्टांसेस थी, क्या वो इंटेलेक्चुअल इन्फ्लुएंसेस थे जिनकी वजह से this new subject of sociology came into existence while interacting with a number of other disciplines like political science, like psychology, like philosophy, like history. These disciplines, such disciplines, they were already existing before emergence of what? Sociology. So how from multiple other discipline, a new discipline has come to existence known as what? Sociology. That we will try to discuss in first unit. Your unit 2 is actually deals with sociology as a science. So you will find that all those subjects that you know can be divided into two categories, category of natural sciences and category of social sciences or humanities subjects. So कई बार आप पाएंगे कि certain subjects like physics, like chemistry, like mathematics, like biology, they have a high degree of respect in society, lots of acceptability in society. So जब ये subject of sociology was emerging at that time, a debate emerged that whether sociology is like a science or not. So in second unit we will try to understand all those debates like positivist versus anti-positivist, a dichotomy between fact and value. ये सारी चीज़ें हम डिस्कस करने की कोशिश करेंगे when we try to compare sociology with natural sciences, sociology with other sciences, कि क्या sociology is a science or something else, then what kind of the research methods that we will use while studying society or various social processes, social institutions, those research methodology in context of sociology, that I will try to discuss with you people in third unit. So friends, first we will discuss all these 3 units in a segregated manner, in a separate manner. Then I will combine all these 3 units as a one unit which actually deals with evolution of subject, debate related to that subject, and the kind of methodological tool that we will apply in that subject. Then the most important aspect that is there in first paper, that is aspect of sociological thinker. You may call it heart and soul of what? This entire subject. So there are six foundational father of sociology. Why I am referring them foundational father? Because it was through their contribution sociology as a subject came into existence. Sociology as a subject got established. So their contributions through which sociology as a subject evolved, that we will try to discuss in this unit of sociological thinker that I am referring as most important or main part of what your entire syllabus in paper 1. Then later units like stratification, work and economic life, politics and society, religion and family, marriage and kinship, they are actually dealing with various social institutions in society, and the kind of the change phenomena has gone through these social processes, these social institutions. ये चीज़ें हम डिस्कस करने की कोशिश करेंगे इन दीज यूनिट्स. इन स्ट्रैटिफिकेशन हम ये जानने की कोशिश करेंगे कि इवन दो ह्यूमन बीइंग दे ऑलवेज वांटेड टू स्टैब्लिश एन ईगैलिटेरियन सोसाइटी जिसमें सभी के पास इक्वल एवेन्यूज़ हों, इक्वल पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हो, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हो, but how we could not create such kind of society. So here we will understand about one social phenomena of stratification. We will try to understand about idea of equality, inequality, hierarchy, exclusion, caste, class, gender, ethnicity, race. All these things we will try to understand in this unit of stratification. Then friends, we will try to understand the impact of economic system on society, then impact of political system on society, impact of religion on society, then how family, marriage and kinship as a social institutions they got evolved, and what kind of the changes they have gone through. That aspect we will try to understand in system of kinship. And the last unit that deals with idea of social change. Here friends, we will try to understand various change processes that have gone through, or these social institutions they have gone through the idea of social change. So change aspect we will try to understand in your last unit. So out of these 10 unit I am saying the most important unit that will be sociological thinker, and whatever these thinkers they said, whatever ideas they have contributed, such ideas we will use in all other units, that we will use in stratification, that we will use in work and economic life, that we will use in politics and society, religion and society, system of kinship. So everywhere we will use these ideas of those thinkers. So thinkers part here I am saying that is a heart and soul of what? Your paper 1, and after understanding paper 1 you will find more or less similar units or similar chapters in paper 2 also that actually deals with Indian society. So here we learn about perspective of these sociological thinkers in general, and that perspective some of Indian thinkers they use in the context of what? Indian society. So here we will learn about some Marxist thinker, some structural functionalists, some Indologists who use these perspective while understanding Indian society. Then in impact of colonial rule we will try to understand about idea of social reforms, socio-religious reform that started during British colonial rule, number of protests and agitations that were going on in British colonial rule. So here we will try to understand how Indians they became modern as a instrument of modernization introduced by what? Britishers. So how phenomena like nationalism grew in India, how it emerged, it proliferated. So that we will discuss in case of impact of colonial rule. Then again here we will try to understand about Indian social structure, and that is divided into 4 parts, friend. In first part we will try to understand rural and agrarian social structure in India. In second part, just like here we have discussed about class. In context of India we will try to understand the idea of caste. So again I am saying that this idea of caste is very much related with what? Idea of stratification that we discussed in first paper. Then we will try to understand various approaches to integrate tribal society in India. and how various classes have been formed, like industrial class, middle class, agrarian class in context of Indian society. So as we discussed in first paper system of kinship, in second paper also you will find, friend, there is one unit dealing with what? A system of kinship in second paper that deals with idea of Indian family, Indian marriages, idea of Indian kinship. So again this particular unit is very much related with what? The unit that you discuss in first paper, that is the overlapping nature of what? Paper 1 and paper 2 in case of sociology. So here syllabus has lots of organic linkages, like here you are understanding about politics and society. Again here you will find one unit deals with politics and society. Here you are dealing with religion and society. Again you will find similar unit here known as what? Religion and society, where we will try to understand issue of communalism, issue of various religious minorities in India. So just after having some general idea about religion as such and role of religion in society, immediately we will come in context of what? Second paper. So here when I will try to cover sociology syllabus, I will try to cover in a holistic manner. We will not try to segregate paper 1 and what? Paper 2, because whatever kind of ideas, concepts, understanding, perspective we will develop in paper 1, we have to apply those ideas and perspective in context of what? Paper 2. So here you learn about idea of social change, theories of social change that we have to apply in context of various challenges of social transformation that Indian society has witnessed. Further we will also learn about population dynamics in context of India, where we will try to learn about issues like fertility, mortality, migration, various socio-economic factors that are trying to create an impact on what? These things. So that is how paper 1 is very much related with what? Paper 2. So we will not try to segregate. There are number of units, there are number of chapters which are having overlapping nature in paper 1 as well as what? Paper 2. Now many time it happens that students have already covered entire syllabus. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि बच्चे सारा सिलेबस कवर कर लेते हैं, देन दे कम टू मी एंड दे आस्क कि हमने पढ़ तो सब लिया है बट वी आर नॉट एबल टू राइट आंसर्स. सो हियर लाइज अ वेरी crucial question, that even after undergoing through 2-3 months of training, even after completing entire syllabus, perhaps you are not able to write answers. So here friends, you have to develop interlinkages. You have to understand that they may change, they may relate like political process with what? Social change. Many times they may relate social stratification with what? Social change. They may relate idea of social movement with what? Social change. So there can be interlinkages between various units, and there can be linkages between paper 1 and what? Paper 2. Like they may ask certain things that are mentioned in paper 2 in paper 1 also, and general ideas of paper 1 they may ask in paper 2 also. So such kind of holistic approach you have to develop as far as books are concerned, resources are concerned. In next lecture I will try to discuss with you people, but through this lecture I just try to give you one brief idea that what entire syllabus of sociology is all about. So I hope you would have got some general understanding. For detailed analysis I will prepare a separate video in which micro level analysis I will try to do. Thank you.